Hello, everybody. As we continue our way through the top 10 list of web design mistakes by NNG, coming in at number 7 is icons without labels. Pretty straightforward one, but good to show some real world examples. Icons without labels really means, does this icon do what the user expects it to do? And in Jacob's first example, we have he references a love heart, which is what I'll go through here on a couple of wedding sites that I've found. Now you'll see here we've got a search button, but notice now we have 3 different heart icons. And the gist of labeling icons is to reassure the user that when they click that icon, if it is something that is clickable, that it's going to do the intended action. So first, we've already got a bit of a question around, is this button the same as this button? But because we have this third button with a plus sign, it probably indicates that a favorite can be added. Now, this of course assumes that your user understands that a heart is related to favoriting a certain page or profile. And we can see this theme across wedding sites. Here's our search. We've got a heart here, but again, now we've got multiple hearts across each item. So where in one language we've got a plus sign where we can add favorites, the same heart is demonstrated to perhaps add and then view all. But again, we have to click it to probably find out. And in the case of this side, if we went to the desktop view, we're now getting a bit of a label, which is a good indicator of what those actions will actually do. And in this case, we've even got a tooltip to show that this will view all favorites, just like the repeat here. The biggest trap is if you go into something like this and notice the profile page of this wedding site, we now have 2 hearts of the same. So we'll never actually know which one is which. Now, the other issue with icons without labels is if we go even further to a icon that perhaps people don't immediately identify with or question what its actual purpose is. The last website, again, another wedding one, is we've got the hearts, obviously, so it's a consistent theme. But here's an interesting idea here. We've got this wrap around to what's usually a hamburger menu, but we've also got this joint person avatar looking icon. So we assume that it is to manage your profile, and then we've got the hamburger to open up a menu. But we click on this and it immediately says we're a guest, and we've got labels to suggest my wedding venue. So we probably do have a profile, but it's not created. And the sign in, sign up kind of actions is blended into the bottom here. And they've also got some promotional material. Notice also that the hamburger is not really a hamburger. It's really just the same action, whether I click the hamburger menu or I click the avatar. So one could say, am I missing an additional menu somewhere? And indeed, in the menu for mobile, avatar brings up that guest view, but the hamburger menu now presents a different menu. So do what icons should do and maintain a consistency. And where there is a bit of deliberation or uncertainty about what an icon should do, always refer to a label to assist in the user experience. All right, I hope that was helpful. Ciao.